The Sunday Night Anthem, delivered by Uber Eats.
Sight in drought-stricken California, but tonight might create some craziness on the field as the San Francisco 49ers take the field. Nick Bosa and the 49er defense will have their sights set on Carson Wentz and the Colts on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoy. Of course, the weather is the big story. The Niners are trying to turn their season around. They started 2-0. Now they're 2-3 with 3 straight losses. They went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Tonight, they're just trying to keep their heads, in a manner of speaking, above water. Meanwhile, the Colts started the season 0-3, but they've won 2 of their last 3. Headed now in the right direction, but face 2 obstacles tonight, Carter. They face the 49ers and the weather. What impact will the weather have on this game?
Well, believe me, Al, no wide receiver or quarterback ever got out of bed and saw these kind of conditions and went, oh boy, this is a great night to throw the football. But you do have to throw the football in the National Football League, so we'll see which one of these 2 quarterbacks can handle it the best. They'll both be wearing gloves out here. But I would think the running game is going to be front and center this evening, and both these teams run it well.
So in your mind, who has the advantage?
Well, the 49ers have 2 rookie running backs, whereas the Colts have Jonathan Taylor, who has just been ripping off one big play after another for the last few weeks. I think he's becoming one of the absolutely best backs in the league, and Quentin Nelson, his all-pro guard, is back as well, so maybe a little bit to the Colts.
Going to be a wet and likely wild night in the Bay Area as the Colts meet the 49ers on Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. And by Untuck It, shirts designed to be worn untucked. Untuckit.com. Tonight, you'll be seeing the game like never before with the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam. Walmart Plus members get first dibs to shop the hottest online Black Friday deals 4 hours early. This fall, a new journey begins, filled with remarkable stories, leading to a moment when, for the first time in history, the 2 biggest events in the world will take place together. It will be once in a lifetime. NBC Sports, home of Super Bowl 56, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Everybody likes a good comeback story, right? Well, then they should love what's on the pitch tonight. This guy right here, he looked like an MVP before things went off the rails in Philly.
This is maximum disgrace.
Maybe all he needed was a change of scenery. Now the other guy, what a story. The heir apparent to the GOAT until he wasn't. Gets his own club, club goes to the big one, but now the future's shadowing him on the depth chart. Tough business, this football racket. Yeesh. But when another chance comes around and you grab it, the story can put a smile on everyone's face. Here's to comebacks. Here's to Sunday night.
So two quarterbacks battling the elements tonight, also battling the elements. We go to the field, and Michelle.
Well, Al, this rain is a product of a rare weather event known as an atmospheric river, which is pretty much what it sounds like. A river in the sky consisting of a long, narrow swath of concentrated water, and as it makes landfill, it produces heavy rainfall. And like hurricanes, atmospheric rivers are rated on a scale of 1 to 5, and this one is expected to be in the 4 to 5 range, making it the strongest one to hit the San Francisco Bay Area since 2010. And the forecast calls for wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, and these conditions are expected to last throughout the game. So in terms of how it might impact the kicking game, well, 49ers kicker Joey Sly didn't miss a single kick in the pregame warmups. In fact, he made one that would have been good from 66 yards. As for the Colts' Michael Badgley, he missed 7 in the pregame, and Frank Reich told me the Colts may go for it more often than usual on 4th down thanks to these conditions out.
Michelle, that river will run through Levi Stadium tonight as we take a look at the map. Most of the junk you can see is north of here. San Francisco and Napa and to the east. And not a bad crowd here tonight for the conditions, considering the conditions, 58 degrees. So the stuff that's coming out of the south for the most part. Pleasant night. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for the Colts, who won the toss and defer. Trenton Cannon, who started the season in Baltimore's camp, will run it back. Colts trying to get to 3 and 4. The Niners trying to get back to 500. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The wind holds it up. Cannon from the 13-yard line. And he'll bring it back out to about the...
Jimmy Garoppolo, Eastern Illinois. Elijah Mitchell, Louisiana Lafayette. Kyle Juszczyk, Harvard. Debo Samuel, University of South Carolina. Brandon Ayuk, Arizona State. Ross Dwelly, University of San Diego. Jalen Moore, Western Michigan. Laken Tomlinson, Duke. Alex Mack, University of California. Daniel Brunskill, San Diego State. Mike McGlinchey, Notre Dame. Al-Fadim Muhammad, DU. DeForest Buckner, Oregon. Grover Stewart, Metro County. Quiddy Pay, Michigan. Darius Leonard, South Carolina State. Bobby Okereke, Stanford. Zaire Franklin, Syracuse. Kenny Moore II, Valdosta State. Andrew Sandejo, Rice. Carl Willis, Michigan State. Xavier Rhodes, Florida State. Carson Wentz, North Dakota State. Jonathan Taylor, Salem City. Zach Pascal, Old Dominion. Michael Pittman, USC. Jack Doyle, Western Kentucky. Moali Cox, VCU. Eric Fisher, Fire Up Chips. Quincy Nelson, Notre Dame. Ryan Kelly, Alabama. Mark Lewinsky, Lackawanna College. Matt Pryor, TCU. D. Ford, Auburn. Eric Armstead, Oregon. DJ Jones, Ole Miss. Nick Bosa, The Ohio State University. Aziz Al-Shire, Florida Atlantic. Fred Warner, BYU. Emmanuel Mosley, Tennessee. Jaquaski Tartt, Sanford U. Jimmy Ward, Northern Illinois. Josh Norman, hail to the Chanticleers. K1 Williams, Pitt.